Hello, folks. How is it going? Long time no see, because we do see you all because we're watching you for your mobile devices, laptops, cameras, computers, CPUs, monitors, TVs, watches, refrigerators. We're watching you through all of that as you watch us. So when you make facial expressions, we see it. You don't comment, but we get the feedback regardless. Just in case you was wondering why we keep pumping out this heat. You're like, damn, they keep doing shit I like. It's because we know. We know. Why, hello there, good sir. How you feeling over there?
I mean, I guess I'm all right. I'm just feeling a little down in the dumps.
Not the dumps.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little blue over here. In case you can't tell. Do I look blue?
You look blue. You look like...
yeah.
What's his face?
It's Dot'em D, Dot'em Die, first of all. You gotta... If you're going to take it there... Dot'em D, Dot'em Die.
Why does Dot'em gotta die? What did Dot'em do?
Because I feel like shit, that's why. Look at me. I'm playing. I don't know if y'all noticed, but this sweater I'm wearing makes my color correction turn everything blue. Like, watch, I'll get up and we were trying to figure out what the fuck was happening before we started. But it's something with this color orange. If I get up and walk away, everything turns purple again. So look at that. But I'll tell you what I'm not about to do for y'all is change. Never. See, look, there's me in all my melanated glory, and then boom.
Your white background looks like Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It does look like Violet's skin.
Who's the dude in Big Fat Liar when he jumped in the pool and they dyed him blue?
Big Fat Liar? I don't think I've seen that. What is that?
It's a movie about this guy. I guess he's like, or is it Big Fat Liar? I think it's called Big Fat Liar. He's like an asshole or something. So these like teenagers like pour something in his pool and he like hops in and then he comes out and his skin's blue.
No, I don't think I'm familiar with that, but I have seen the Blue Man Group. And that's all I'll say on the matter. Have you seen them? Did you grow up watching the Blue Man Group? No,
I haven't seen it. They're like a music group, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a drum group. So they do like percussion. They just bang on shit. Like
I saw the Wiggles live once.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I don't know, or maybe the Blue Man Group's Australian. I know they've done like Sydney Opera House a couple times. They have to have done that. I'm surprised you haven't, because I grew up on them on account of that's what every music teacher I've ever had put on when they didn't want to give instruction, when they didn't want to do their job. They just put on the Blue Man Group, and it would be the same DVD every time, or the same VHS every time, whichever was readily accessible that they'd put on. And then when YouTube became a thing in the classroom where teachers could access YouTube and project that onto the smart projector screen, the smart board, excuse me. Then
I hated those.
Yeah, but then we got to see what else the Blue Man Group was up to. Right. But for years and years, it was the same, them beating on a PVC pipe in rhythm, in syncopated rhythm, that I had become so used to. I dare not say fond of, because I was really just sick of that. I think everyone was. It was that, and then when I was in elementary school, my teacher, who happened to be my little brother's same elementary school music teacher, because we went to the same place, and he's still there, and he's not dead. This guy would put on, he would make us watch these like dramatized biopics of famous composers. So like we would watch like Beethoven's life story in 2 or 3 class periods. Then we'd watch like Mozart and so on. And those were like the single worst acted dramas I've ever seen in my entire life. You want to talk about like not being able to suspend your disbelief, even as like a little kid, you're watching this going like, the choices they're making are bold, you know, and you're trying not to laugh because the teacher's like in the corner nodding along with the plot development.
He loves it. He's like, this is fantastic.
He was blind. That's right. And he threw fits. And he's like trying not to resist tears. And then we're all these little kids. Yeah. Just like, what the yeah. Anyway.
Oh my God. My elementary school music teacher was this like bald dude. Mm-hmm. And he also taught violin, which I started and then quit because it cut into my recess time. And I was in 5th grade, but I knew once I moved to 6th grade, there was no more recess. I was like, I'm not gonna squander my last year of recess doing violin with like 3 other people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not gonna be a fucking famous violinist kid. No. I want to fucking run around.
Miss
and shit.
Me with that dumb fucking learning something when I could be, you know, enriching myself with physical activity and making lasting friendship. I'm sure you talk to those very same people on that playground to this day, don't you?
Look, let me tell you
where
something.
You could have retained a lasting skill at a very common and very well-rounded instrument. Yeah.
It's the fact that look, you got to go outside, that sunlight, get that vitamin D.
Yes,
okay, healthy for a child to run around. You know what I'm saying? You know, camaraderie on the playground.
Now, it cut into recess, or did it occupy your entire recess period?
Son, whole recess gone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to take it from a class, and I was like, yeah, take it from a class. They was taking it out of my recess, whole recess gone. I'm like, this cannot continue.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
This cannot continue. My last year, though, if this was like 4th grade, maybe whatever, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, 5th grade, I'm gonna have recess. But nah, they took it completely from, you know what I'm saying?
Glad to see Daisy's doing well. Glad she's fucking doing her thing. Look at that. Adorable. I like how you snatched her up when she blocked you. She was fine until she blocked you. Then it's like, get the fuck out.
Well, she started walking on the fucking, because there's a laptop.
Is she on the keyboard right now?
Yeah. She did something. I had to change it back.
Yeah, she brought up your home menu. That's awesome.
Yeah, she don't give a shit.
You know, in elementary school, so you'd love to recess. That was your favorite part, right? You could have it no other way. Certainly not that your recess period would be taken from you in lieu of anything else.
I mean, because that's the only good part.
Yeah.
That in like gym class when we do like the scooters.
I hated gym. No, I hated that. I hated the scooters. Oh, look who it is. Are they getting along?
Kinda. Sometimes.
I already forgot. It's Yogurt, right?
Yeah, it's Yogurt.
Yogi Yogurt. Bitch, I've heard many a time. Good. I'm glad that they're finally accustomed to one another. That's adorable. Now you have 2 cats. I love that. Look at him in the. Oh my god, I'm fucking.
Funny. I don't know what he's doing.
Does he ever hit you and shit?
See, he's unlearning some habits. Like I think he was like messing with my hand the other day, and I was like somewhere, and then I think he was like kind of like biting fingers, so I
Yeah.
just like make a fist and I just like push it into his mouth, very very gently though.
Yeah.
But I'm
You
like,
bust all his teeth out. Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
why he's not smiling. You told him not to. You said, if you show anybody what your teeth look like, I'm going to start taking claws. In elementary school, we learn about all types of different wildlife, right? And there was this one I felt like kind of got beaten home for me, the anteater. Did you learn about anteaters at all? Like I feel like there's all sorts of imagery in elementary school that depict anteaters, and I realized I'd never seen one in my life, like a real one, or at least not recently, that I was alarmed when I saw one. I'm gonna pull one up here, and you tell me if this is what you had in mind or what. But just looking at this, I was shocked. Quite frankly, I was alarmed at the sight of this animal. It's got big old fucking claws. You look at your face. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, all the little instructional books and shit that talk about these bad boys. I mean, look at that fucking thing eating this peanut butter concoction here. That's atrocious. That's like a dinosaur monstrosity right there. That's
what the fuck? Yeah.
And I could detect our lady audience perking up, like what that thing do, perhaps. Ever so slightly curious. But my God, is that a slender proboscis?
You know the Pokemon Lickitung?
Yeah, it's got his tongue action mixed with. Is there anybody with like a narrow ass snout like that? I can't
Real
even
talk. I don't think they have an anteater Pokemon.
There's not an anteater Pokemon, and for good reason, because this isn't a pocket monster. This is a legitimate nightmare. Sorry if I sound congested. I'm sick, y'all, but you get the point.
How it must suck to like you've been named after like somebody. That's like if somebody saw you eating like chips once, and they're like, "Oh, he's a chip eater."
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what they call you.
And I've seen these like in their natural environment, like the Animal Planet shits, like years and years ago, when that's all my mom had on in the living room was Animal Planet and Discovery Channel. I'd seen these in their natural environment eating ants, and their tongue goes all the way inside the ant colony and scoops some bitches out by the tongueful, right? But to see this depiction of this creature eating out of a dog bowl like this, it just feels so much more unnatural and alarming.
I'm like, that's why I was like, what is it? I was like, I thought that was for ants. I was like, it eats more than ants.
Yeah, right.
You're not ant and peanut butter eater. You're just an ant eater. Stay in your lane.
I mean, maybe it's like ant meal, like freeze dried ant concoction. I don't know. Either way, it's loving it. And the sound, the ASMR sound of its fucking lips smacking. Fucking put these down, please. Can we get on top of this? No more. I mean, the things that are that specialized, they only do one thing, right? They usually just keep a group of another animal, or in this case an insect. They keep them at bay from completely, destroying and harming the environment. And then they also typically like fertilize something else with their dung and with their behavioral habits. They usually serve to fertilize like one or two very specific fucking plants nearby or some shit,
Interesting.
Or maybe there's some sort of parasitic bug or other life form that exists solely around this thing, or like on its back all its life, like some type of beetle or some shit, like there's some very microcosmic shit that goes on that is required of this one specific animal to do this one specific thing. But when I say put this down, I don't discriminate. I mean put everything else around it down too. The ants got to go. Well, I'll get a guy on those ants 24/7. I'll pay him whatever it takes, so that we can just do away with these fucking.
Oh my God! You know what I just thought?
Yeah.
Instead of an exterminator, you just get some animals. They're gonna hunt everything for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
get another fucking animal.
Get like something that eats bugs. You got mice. Get some cats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get some outside cats, because they're gonna get that motherfucker. All inside cats they don't all know stuff about mice and shit. Unless you in DC or Baltimore, because I seen y'all rats and they look like kittens. And
yeah, no, we both thought that there was a cat running around when it was not that at all.
Oh my God, that motherfucker, that little big boy.
They're gigantic.
You got big ass fucking, like, y'all got to get jaguars for them shits.
Yeah. And people want to sit around and deny that evolution exists. One, it's like you've never clearly been to a major American city and seen these fucking gigantic rats that are evolving before our very eyes.
Hell yeah. So you can't fucking have your way with them no more.
No.
They're like, oh, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Did you evolve too?
They look at the little fucking Tom and Jerry mousetraps and scoff. They pick them up like that dude picked up that chair at the fucking Montgomery shit, and they beat you over the head with those shits. Snap them on your ear.
He goes it like a Captain America shield.
Yeah, like a shield. Now they're using our conventional mousetraps as weaponry. I had to set up 4 of those. For the first time in my whole life, I set up one of those snap traps because that's all we have. And there was a mouse downstairs. And my mom last night, I'm playing Naraka Blade Point on Twitch, twitch.tv/HugoStranger10, folks. Get over there. See what's happening. Subscribe, follow, and turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss another stream. Playing that with Ben, and I was on a 3-way call here in Discord with Ben and my boyfriend, and just out of nowhere I hear my mom call my name in the hallway. Like, she's kind of like yells. She's like, "Chris!" And I'm kind of half in the game, half out. I'm like, is she calling me? And so I kind of yelled back. He's like, "What? Are you calling me?" I don't hear anything. So I'm like, okay, let me go investigate and see if she called me to begin with, or if she's like hurt or something, because it was kind of alarming. And then I get downstairs and she's standing on top of footrest. She's standing on top of like an ottoman in the middle of the living room, because she's like, I saw a mouse and it was walking around on the couch and it went inside the couch. And Nala and I, her dog, the French bulldog, Nala and I both saw it at the same time. We looked at each other and then looked back at it, and then it crawled into the couch. And I don't know where it went. And so Reggie's down there already with like a flashlight, scouring the couch to see what's up. And so I help him detach this segmented couch. It's like a big giant U-shaped seat, right? So we have to detach each side from the center, and it's broken up into 3 parts now. And we flip over each part. The first part we flip over, nothing. The second part we flip over, there's a zipper. So we unzip the bottom of it to see if it had nestled its way into the inside of the cushion. We couldn't find any sign of that. The third section, the largest section, we flip over, and there are some nice little mouse-sized holes bitten into the underside of the couch. And sure enough, when we flip that over and sort of pry the fabric open to look inside, there's a ton of mouse shit in there. There's a big old nest of cotton and couch stuffing that it's piled together in one of the corners with a bunch of mouse shit on it and a candy wrapper and shit, and it's just like a nightmare in there. So we get a vacuum cleaner, vacuum out the inside of that. The mouse isn't in there, not that we could tell. And then we put everything back down. We didn't put the couch back together but we left it separated with all the cushions piled up somewhere else, and the sitting cushions, rather, the detachable parts, and we set up those little or I set up those little mouse traps, and that's all we had for some reason. I don't know where we fucking got these things from, how long we've had them for. I'd never seen them in my life outside of what I say, like Looney Tunes, like Tom and Jerry, right? You know, and then occasionally I'd watch a YouTube video every now and then to see how they worked, you know, but and it's brutal. So I'm glad we had these on hand and not the humane alternative. I was excited to set. So, but it's scary. No, it's frightening to set these. Have you set one of those up before?
I've never set one, but I've like taken a mouse out that's been like got caught on them.
On one of those. Oh wow.
Yeah, they're getting smart though, because you're supposed to put like cheese on peanut butter, but they're getting real smart. Like, you know,
that's what we did. We did peanut butter. We didn't even involve cheese. But so, I mean, just configuring one of these and getting it set up, I looked immediately at the back, right, the packaging, at the instructions, and then did the right thing and went to YouTube instead immediately after, because that's whoever's writing these instructions for shit on the back. It's like, just give it a rest. Just give us a link to the best,
put a QR code,
to the best 40-something on YouTube who already has 5 million views for your dumbass product. Yeah. And let's just, let's just cut to the chase, because nobody's reading your 4 or 5 step process in print on how not to lob your finger off. You know, because that was the fear. I was like, as soon as I pulled back on this little, I was like, there goes my finger. I can already fucking taste it. I can smell.
Oh my God,
something's up. And so I watched, and sure enough, white as can be, this guy reassuringly is walking me step by step through. It's true, they're all white. He's walking me through how to set this mousetrap up safely and giving me all the tips. He's like, as long as you don't have your fingers at the other end, at the snapping end, you'll be fine. Just keep them, just pry it back, and then keep your thumbs or fingers down on it from the other end. And like the worst thing that could happen is it'll jump up at you. And then sure enough, so I set it up, and to test it out, I took like a pair of scissors or whatever was nearby, and I touched the little pressure point. And when my mom was standing next to me, we both wanted to see if it would work, if I set it up right. And as soon as I hit it, it like flew directly at her and almost hit her in the face, and she like screamed. And then we both started fucking laughing, because it really tried to take her out, Reagan style.
Oh my God! Fucking, what a day! What a fucking day!
John Hinckley style, trying to fucking launch directly at her. So we set up 4 of those with peanut butter alone. You said cheese and peanut butter is your tactic?
Well, they say mice like cheese, so you're supposed to put the cheese on the peanut butter so that the cheese is stuck on the mouse thing, you know?
Yeah, no, I see that, how the peanut butter would be glue. My mom works at a school, I won't say which school, and I won't say where, because I don't want to put this out there and call out any particular county or, school district.
Don't want to do it.
But for a time, she worked in the cafeteria, and she said there's mice all up in there. There's just mice in every school cafeteria ever. They just exist in the school, and what they go for usually are the dried goods, right? Whichever room in the school is designated for like bags of chips or crackers or what have you. And every time they would go to that room, it's like a side closet situation with boxes on boxes stacked up of these. You're making me yawn. You see, we can't do this. We can't do this if you're gonna. Even if you're like, but look, listen. Even if you're doing it from like here, which you do a great job of, or I can't. Where it's like, if I can even still see your nose flare up in your fucking cheeks and shit like that, that's not helpful. You got to go off screen. You got to turn around. Exactly. Because then I'll start to, I'm not even fucking tired. I slept until 3 p.m. today, just about.
Nah, I've been up since like 5. You know what I'm saying? It's been a day.
No, but did you have any idea that there's just like mice coexist in these public schools like that?
Real talk, I should have expected as much.
I know, right? Like, it makes sense to hear out loud, but just in hindsight, knowing about it or not knowing about it feels so much nastier because the food is already gross. It's like I don't have any business eating any of this shit at all, except for the cheese sticks and occasionally the taco pizza.
I'm not going taco pizza.
You never had like the octagonal? Oh fuck! I'm gonna sound so dumb. Octagonal. It was like a stop sign, but a pizza. I'm gonna pull this up.
What the fuck?
I'll pull it up right now. I'm not lying.
Hold up. Yeah, hold up now. We ain't never had nothing like that. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at it. Look. That's the first picture. Is the shape I'm describing? Octagonal.
I've never had that. We didn't have that.
You didn't have this?
Not this county.
See, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's is that a hexagon? What's 6?
Yeah, that's a hexagon. Yeah. Why does that look like that?
That's just what it was. So it had little fucking fake sausage pieces, and then it had like 2 or 3 types of cheese, and then the taco sauce. And it was on that fake ass dry but yet wet bread.
Oh my god, no. So like so you know how the pizza was good once and then all of a sudden that shit changed. It changed shape. It changed fucking bread. Like when that shit changed. So school lunch, I used to be kind of picky. So at elementary school, I would pack lunch sometimes because like I didn't like a lot of shit. I didn't like cheeseburgers, yada yada. Mm-hmm. When we got to middle school, they would always have nuggets in a roll. They had 4 options instead of 2 now, and that carried on to high school as well. So it's like if I don't like nothing else, there's always nuggets in a roll. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And sometimes they'd have good shit. Like the pizza would be square. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
This was our pizza. This is what our pizza looked like. Different from the taco pizza. It was this exact thing with like the melted cheese on the crust, and it usually had stuffed crust with just like the fakest plastic cheese.
No, that rectangle, the third picture on the top, that rectangle, that was our pizza. I only like cheese pizza.
Yeah, no.
I hated the
That's weird. That must be a difference between Maryland and Virginia then, because this was our on the right here. This was our pizza growing up.
When our shit was a triangle, there was no stuffed crust, and it was on some nasty ass like whole grain shit, and it was like not even fucking worth it.
Let's see, and then we had these. Oh yeah, these are exactly it. This is what you remember these? These cheese
them bitches were good. Yeah. Them bitches were good. Yeah.
And like that's what I said. Yeah. So cheese sticks and taco pizza were the only 2 good things you could get at school, other than the breakfast. The breakfast was good.
The breakfast, I real talk, I didn't know breakfast was a thing at school for the longest. Yeah. I don't think I found out till like 11th or 12th grade.
Yeah, me too. It was sad. I was like, I've been going this whole time just because my mom didn't want to drop another 50 cents to get me a chicken biscuit.
Son, because yes, all this shit would be good. They have the sausage biscuits with the jam, the fucking unfrosted
the little jam with the polka dot, fucking packaging.
Fuck yes, bro. Oh my god. And the breakfast would slap. They had like honey buns and shit. That shit would slap. The breakfast was delicious. Pancakes. I used to tell motherfuckers that get free lunch, I'm like, go get that shit. Give it to me if you don't want it. Don't be selfish. Give me that shit, bro. I'd have mad breakfast shit in my bag all day. They used to call me, it was like Pancake Man or some shit, because I would like sell breakfast too. I would sell.
Okay, that's different. Shit. That's different than just enjoying something. If you're like fucking scalping it later.
I enjoyed it. But you know what I'm saying, I'd always have snacks on me. So I also had the privilege to sell extra snacks, you know what I'm saying?
You're like breakfast peddler. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. There were people that would sell shit that they would make at home. Like they would sell, like they'd make the damn cutout cookie shit like that you put in the oven directly, like the cookie dough that's already pre-made, like the Pillsbury.
I like those. For some reason, they're so good.
Yeah, well, they're good, and so people would come in and sell them for like $1 each or $2 or whatever. If you had money, then it's like, okay, sure. And then the schools started to catch on to that, and I don't know if it was to prevent people from selling their own or to just capitalize on the market that existed. Fridays became the teachers would make those. Or I guess Sodexo or whatever. Oh, no. I'm sorry. No, I'm getting wrong. The home ec class would make those, and they would make them from scratch with like whatever basic ass chocolate chip cookie recipe there was. And they would either make those or oatmeal raisin cookies, and they would sell them on Fridays, alternating in the hallways. It was $1 for 2.
I love me some oatmeal raisin.
So it became like a fundraiser for home ec every week.
They did sell cookies at the school home. How much? But they were like, 25, 30 cents, I think. Because 50 cents is like a bag of chips. The prices were kind of steep, but they weren't that bad at the same time.
Yeah, no.
If you had money, you'd get the Red Baron pizzas and shit. Somebody got me one of them shits before. That bitch was good. I was like, yo.
Goodness. At school? A Red Baron pizza at school?
Yeah. You could buy one. You could buy it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We didn't have those. The best fundraiser that we had at my high school, was for band. Each year, we would sell pies. We would sell frozen pies from a catalog.
Oh my God.
And these pies were made with some sort of illegal drug in them. That really, truly, they were just so good for no apparent reason. It did not make any sense, and everybody knew about them. So as soon as the band pie front, I think it was, I don't know what it was even called or what the brand was anymore. I'm really blanking on it, but whatever it was, everyone knew about it in the entire school, and they would be clamoring for someone to ask them to buy 3 or 4 of these pies at a time to be mailed to them. These frozen pies would be mailed to the school and then handed out when they arrived, right? We would go room to room and door to door and issue these frozen pies out. It was crazy. I mean, it is some big ass company. It's not like this little thing of just like some private family owned business selling frozen pies like that. Like this had to have been some big ass.
It's like Edelman's or something.
Yeah, exactly. Some big old scheme. But goddamn, if these weren't some of the best frozen desserts you've ever had, and they're full sized pies too that we had to hand out.
Do you remember the SpongeBob episode when they were delivering the pies? I think for the Flying Dutchman or something, but like the pies were bombs or some shit.
Oh yeah. No, we could have been issuing out landmines for all, because people wanted them that badly. They wouldn't have investigated any further. Like, this one's heavier than I actually. They would not have questioned shit. The way we went door to door. So for part of it was you sell them to whoever in the school, wherever you can, teachers, students, parents, whatever. And then we had a designated day where we would get picked up from the school by any number of parents, and we would be sent out on the town in groups of 4 or 5 at a time, riding with a parent whose car was big enough to transport everybody. And we would sell these pies door to door. We would hand out these catalogs and see if anyone wants to buy any. And or I think it was that, and just generally, like, you could buy a damn something or another to support the band program. I might be. We had so many dumbass. Here's the thing: we had so many dumbass fundraisers that the students had to participate in. Like the students had to really go out of their way to sell shit that the school should just be on. I mean, what kind of fucking? Just get a goddamn marketing department, schools. Why do you need the kids to sell your shit? That's fucked up on so many levels. Like to have these kids, like that's time that could be dedicated to important shit. Like you're talking about how important recess is. I mean, like I could be playing video game. I was big on Halo Reach. You think I wanted to spend my time outside, potentially getting fucking murdered, trying to sell people shit from my band? You're out of your fucking mind if you think that's how I want to spend my Friday evening or my all-day Saturday.
Oh, fuck that shit. Hell no. Not on my Saturday. Not on my day off. Bro, oh my God. You know what used to kill me as a kid? So my mom made me go to church on Sundays, right? So that means I'm going to school Monday through Friday. I'm supposed to get a 2-day weekend.
Yes.
But one of my days has now been stolen from me.
Yep.
Stolen. I only get the 1 day. If I get that, because we might have to do something that day. I'm not getting no days. I can't live like that.
Nope. No, sir.
No,
not days. At all. It's just wrong. It's wrong on so many levels.
Criminal. It's a criminal offense. It's now illegal.
Speaking of criminal, do you think that this guy should face any repercussions for this kind of driving behavior here? Let's take a look.
Oh my God.
Downtown, walking fast.
I'm gonna mute this so that we don't get the whole video taken down. But you can see this guy easily tailgating, eating something, and he just goes about his business. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, "There's no way that this guy did this. Like, this just has to be like a side by side out of context, and it's like a different person." But you can see in this little corner right here, you can see the truck go past him. So I'll let it wrap back around. Just watch right here. Watch the truck. And he just barely glances at it. He seems nervous for 2 seconds. Like, oh shit, this is happening.
I saw the little, oh boy.
And then he just goes back to business as usual.
Oh boy.
And it's on like one of those one of those bridges though. Like this is like
I was like, isn't that a bridge, bro?
Yeah, they're just surrounded by water right now.
That's like real talk. That's one of my worst fears is I'll be like driving over the bridge and some shit will happen. Like that, you know.
No, thankfully he didn't flip that guy's car or anything like that, or not that we can tell anyway. But you know what this did though? This created the worst traffic that this fucking bridge has ever seen in its life.
Probably up the damn Bay Bridge because there's always some kind of fucking traffic, especially.
And that's why, because fucking dipshits like fat ass here. Oh, I fucking hit the intro tried to censor me from fat shaming this fucker. I mean, just look at him. He's really does not have a care in the world. He hit this dude, spun him around. He's like, well, let me get back to chomping on whatever the fuck, candy bar, beef jerky, whatever.
Oh, fucking guy, yo, that's terrible.
It's a race home for this guy and to either high cholesterol or diabetes in no certain order.
So he spun the truck out though.
He spun it out. He was following way too closely, and the truck tried to change lanes. They might have been having a dispute. The truck was trying to get in the left lane behind that white car, and this guy would not let him over.
Damn.
You know, granted, I don't think the truck used its blinker, so I think that was this guy's mentality. He was like, I'm not letting this fucker over because he's just trying to ease into my lane without even signaling. But that doesn't mean hit the person.
Don't spit him out though. Don't spit him out. Yeah, maybe his blinker's broken. I don't know. Probably not. Some people just don't use them. I do get that because I hate when people get in front of me just to go slow. I hate that shit. And that's all that seems to happen.
This guy's doing a lot, though. So this is from last year. This is from November of last year. And he's got a whole speedometer in his car that's indicating how fast he's going over the, like, it's got a speedometer with a,
I don't think you're
with location services. You said what?
I don't think you're supposed to go that fast on a bridge. I don't know.
No, it's saying he's going 66 in a limit area of 65, but it's like how would his ship be indicating that? Like he's got some high tech like location services speedometer going on where it's letting him know, or it's documenting the speed he's going in each area.
That's high tech. That's what's up.
Yeah, so that's really why this guy's so chill. I think because he's like, I've covered all my bases. No matter what's going on the road, I have evidence that I've done everything right. That this guy doesn't use his blinker. I can hit him. I can take him down. I could kill this guy right now in cold blood. And in a court of law, I'll be acquitted. That's some fuckery too, to know that people with all that high tech, like with dash cams and shit, that they're that confident, right? That's like,
but I wouldn't do no shit like that. Like, damn.
Yeah, but he's like Inspector Gadgeted out with all this dumbass stuff.
Gadget,
yeah,
fucking braille.
Like he probably saw an infomercial for like introducing the new speed tracker.
For this 9 payments of $19.99, this can be yours.
Exactly.
Order now, and you'll get the speedometer for free.
I wanted to get into. I think this is quicker. We'll go ahead and look at these, and then I have to go. Sadly, and we'll have to stop down. But next time, I want to talk about these YouTube pranks that are getting out of control. Which I mean, God. I feel like it's just a cycle, like a revolving door of like pranksters, doing dumb shit and then getting a bunch of attention for it. But let's look at this instead, because I thought this was just so cute and you'd love it. Given that you have a new cat, especially, I think it's more relatable to everybody. And we'll just ease back in. This is us easing back into recording as usual. Sorry, we've been away for a while. I've just been so unbelievably busy in real life, doing real people shit. The goal still is to get to 100 episodes by the end of the year. So you better believe we're cramming these in each and every day we can. And we will reach 100 before December, whatever, 31st, whatever the fuck. Is it 30th? Yeah, 31st?
31st.
I don't know which months have more days or less days.
I know this month in December they got 31 days.
Before January 1st, you had better believe we will have reached 100 episodes.
We might do on New Year's Eve. Who knows? Who fucking knows? We might do some live shit. You know what I'm saying? Count down together.
Have you seen this cutie pie before on your YouTube feed?
What the world?
Ever?
Nah, what is it, like a bobcat or something? What in the world? What in the world?
Yeah. You can tell, whatever he is, you can tell he loves his owner, right? Like, that's indisputed.
Is that I
would say so.
Even big cats can meow is the thing. Like, I think it's like cheetahs or some shit. Like, cheetahs meow. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, that thing is like not, you know what I'm saying? Those aren't friendly sounds.
It's called like a caracal. A caracal, whatever. This one in particular is named Pumbaa. And just out of nowhere, this specific one started appearing in my damn YouTube Shorts feed. And it's just every video is just him expressing his undying love for his owner here.
They're so lucky it doesn't attack. And I don't know what stops it from attacking, but like it could literally kill them. Oh my god. Yo.
Look at this. Even the thumbnails, they go for these vicious thumbnails where it clearly hates them.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're not even getting that. Yeah. Holy shit.
The saving grace is that it's fat as shit. You know, it's.
I was thinking that too. I was like, that's very interesting as well. Maybe that's why it doesn't attack.
That's why it doesn't attack. Yeah, maybe when it was growing.
That's why they fatten it up.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's not gonna be as fit to
I want to
attack
see
me.
this. I gotta
Don't
see.
try to jump, and it's not gonna get far.
Okay, so
What?
like,
the
just
hell?
get off. Yeah, every video he hisses though.
Oh my god. He is. Oh my god.
To those of you listening, I apologize, really, because I'm not really
Cat
commentating
annoying.
much. You really just have to see this. It's a giant
Yeah,
fucking
fine.
pit bull-sized cat that's baring its teeth and claws at its owner at every chance it gets.
A chunky kitty, and he doesn't fuck with his owner whatsoever. His owner keeps with son. It wouldn't be in my house. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, oh, really?
It wouldn't be outside. Son, not if I'd have to shut a door behind me everywhere I go. You know how cats like to follow you in the bathroom. And
Yeah,
shit?
no.
That can't follow me in the bathroom because that's when I'm most vulnerable. And like if it decides to like get me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like naked and exposed, all my vital parts open. I can't have that.
Yeah,
You know
no.
what I'm saying?
Trying to play with your toys and shit? Yeah, hell no. Fuck that.
Hell no. I have it outside. It's like a guard cat.
Yeah. I
I'd
mean,
have
it's
to carry
fucking, for as fat as it is, it's muscular too. You can see the muscle definition.
Hell yeah. That motherfucker. It's like the kingpin. It's like it's not even fat. It's just pure muscle.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my god.
Here's another one. Another one that kind of alarms me.
Oh, she needs his food.
This guy's cooking for his monkey.
Oh.
I don't know what it is with these exotic animals as pets.
Con này sửa thôi nhá.
I don't know. I'd never do that because like
Because why? Like what comes to mind that would prevent you from doing this?
usually they fucking kill you.
Yeah,
or at
no,
least,
that's
like,
exactly.
aim
Thank you, because that's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
this whole time. It's like, as cute as this is to see him.
when it
in-
grows up,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
could rip his
not
fucking
even
face
though.
off.
Not even still. Like, what's to stop him from climbing up onto your shoulder and then just biting your ears off?
Oh my god.
Because he
Or
feels
biting-
like it. Because they
Oh.
remind him of the way treats look.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know, nothing.
my
The answer is nothing.
Con này nhá.
Just because he's got a little cute backpack on, like he's going somewhere.
Mysterious George.
Look at that. Just the way it's over. Let him bear down into your neck, like right from right
Yes.
there.
Bite your fucking nape, you're done skis.
You're done.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god.
It's like, this is a fucking animal. This is not your bud, dude. Look at how close he's chewing to my shit. Hell no. What if he runs out of whatever's in his mouth? Or is he just salivating? You definitely don't want him salivating next to your
Oh. When he's like, that looks tasty.
warm flesh.
Mighty scrumptious.
Anyway,
Oh
I
my
did think it was
God.
adorable, but at the same time, I was like, you have to be out of your mind to let it climb on you and shit like that.
My soul preservation is way too strong. It's like, oh hell nah.
Yes.
You know? No.
It's unacceptable. I think I got one more here. Oh, here was the contrast to Pumbaa here.
Oh, so that's the same breed, yeah?
No, this is a puma. So this is even larger.
Oh.
This is person sized. That other one from before, the caracal, was dog sized. This is just a straight up person.
What do you think is worse?
This is worse. Because he's hissing right now in the shower at Big One. Look at that. Did you see that? Watch. Look at it. Right here. He's like, what's to stop him from just whipping around and biting into your leg, ripping your kneecap out?
Oh my god.
These things have to be like malnourished to stay calm like that. There's no other way. Like the solution for the other one was just to overfeed it and to keep it sedentary. No matter how mad it is, it's not going to want to run anywhere. But this one, it's like, I don't know what they're doing to it that it feels like it has no recourse, or it has no way out of that situation. Because normally the way out is to paralyze a bitch or to tear them open.
One claw swipe, even accidentally, and it's like his whole career is over.
Look at these paws, man. These paws are huge.
Yo. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I mean, it is adorable.
Like lick this fucking mouth. I'm like, I'm like, yo, you know.
He does not look happy. He looks like he's plotting something.
Oh my god.
And these guys are like Russian or whatever, so it's just like normal behavior.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, they like have pet bears and shit. And Russian bears must be different than American bears. I can see it.
Listen to him growling and shit, just getting dried off. Yeah, no. I mean, you wouldn't catch me doing some shit like that.
No, because the thing is, like, all cats have extremely fast reflexes. You know what I'm saying? The small ones do, so the big ones got to as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just can't. That son, all it takes is that motherfucker turn around, done.
These are more reasonable. To have one of these, like I'd be cool with this. If I had to pick like a quote unquote nice puma versus a mean ass one of these, it's one of these because you just fucking hit this over the head and it goes about its day. You know, it'll turn around and be like, okay, you win.
Keep, like, shin guards and fucking body armor on. If that motherfucker gets on your back, you're dead, because the claws are gonna be in you.
No.
And it's gonna tear you.
You just don't let it get there.
You
keep a tracking device on it, whatever you have to do. But the puma, let my nice puma have even so much as a bad second, and it doesn't matter back, front, side. You're not gonna be this. You're not gonna walk away from that the same.
Oh my god!
One of these again. With one of these, just a little smack on the ass or in the head.
Let's say that motherfucker jumps up at you. You block it with your arm. Now its claws are in your arm, tearing you the fuck up. Yeah. You're trying to slam it on the wall. It fucking yeah.
No.
If that motherfucker gets his claws in you.
Yeah.
You're not getting the ball.
Yeah, they can jump.
Are they all just fucking angry?
Yeah.
Yo.
I think so. I think it's safe to say that they're all a little bit upset.
Just a tad bit.
Oh boy.
They're like down with the patriarchy. Oh no.
Any advice for these fucking wonderful pet owners and anything
Stick
else?
to the small cats, you know what I'm saying? God damn, stick to some like if you want some exotic shit, get a fucking sugar glider or like a rabbit or like a ferret. Like, you know what I'm saying? If
There
you
were
want
there were big cats I was looking into. Not these. These are just straight up wild animals. But you know what I'm talking about? Like they were, they had spots and shit. Like they looked like
they're like calyx or some shit.
Something like that. Yeah, I'll look into it. But keep going with it. That's great advice. So get a sugar glider.
Oh my god, yes, get a fucking sugar glider. Get like a iguana. What's the chameleon? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, boy, I actually saw this thing. I don't know if it's real, but I saw that Japan was trying to make Pikachus, but apparently they like electrocute like pets or some shit, because it's like they fuse like eels and like mice or some shit like that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, fuck it, get that. I don't know.
These
but, like,
here, had you seen these savannah cats?
Oh shit, I've never seen that.
Like they're big giant cats that are bred just to be big and shit. But they can be house cats.
Kiss in times of danger.
That one's just hissing just because, but they're more house cat oriented.
Vanna owners Chris and Tina Fruhoff fell in love.
But they can get huge as fuck for no reason.
I don't know if I want that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But some people they like dogs. They got big dogs and shit. If a dog snap on you, that's it too. But dogs, they love their owners and they like see them as gods. So like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If it's your dog, you straight. But I'm like, but cats have this like I do what I want attitude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if my cats didn't rely on me to feed them, they'd probably like wouldn't give a fuck about shit. You know?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Like they love me, but they also rely on me, and I think that's part of it, you know?
You see how I just did? For all you know, I could be wiping my nose. I could have needed to stretch my neck first and do one of those.
Oh my God. That's what I'm going to start doing.
All right, y'all. We're back. Better than ever. We were going to have a guest this weekend. I had to cancel because I'm sick right now. That's another thing. I've just been sick as fuck off and on lately. So we are back 100 episodes before the end of the year. This is episode 79. Here we go. Start the countdown. 21 episodes left. Boom.
There we go.
All right. Peace out. Catch us on the next one. Subscribe. All that. Bye.
Do that. Bye.